Yo, this your man Reach from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast, and look what we got here, man. It's the one thing about this news stuff I don't like and didn't want to have to do, but I knew eventually I'd bump into it. So, Roderick Brooks, a 47-year-old Texas resident, was shot and killed by a Houston area police officer who claims, guess what? Self-defense. Officer Garrett Hardin was called to the scene after receiving a call about a suspect stealing a $1 bottle of laundry detergent, who then, according to officer, snuffs the clerk on his way out the store just before fleeing captivity. Now, this is where we see on the body cam where he chases down Brooks and eventually catches up to him and stuns him with his stun gun, which seems to have a real, slight effect on him, but he eventually goes down. Now, this is where the officer seems like he's trying to cuff Brooks, but doing so, he lays the stun gun down. Not on his side or not behind him or back on his belt, but directly in front of Brooks's face, clearly in arm's reach, where then guess what happens? Brooke reaches and grabs it, like most people would do. Now, the officer proceeds to tell Brooks after this happens, and I quote, "I am going to shoot you. Put that down. I will effing shoot you." Then he fires a shot into the back of his neck. Now, I can see how just reading this article and not getting the body cam video for context can make you think Brooks is an immediate threat after this, but why would the officer lay a stun gun down literally a hand away from someone you already deemed who is a threat and are trying to apprehend? What makes you think that someone not gonna try to grab it if you got your knee in their back? I'm not saying what he did was right, but did you need to shoot him? A guy who was face down, you already stunned him, you could have cuffed him, but looking at this video, I don't know what happened because there's a lot of slices in it. You didn't. We just seen officers bring in a gun-wielding suspect in the Dallas airport by wounding her with a leg shot. But this dude who had no weapon until you damn near gave him one had to die. Clearly the dude had some type of issues if he's stealing a $1 bottle of detergent. And again, don't think I'm excusing his actions because I ain't. But at what point do we think maybe, scratch that. What point do we think things could be handled a different way? And I ain't even gonna go back into how the tape looks edited. Just watch it. You can see his cuts all over the place. But you know how they play. So I'm gonna let y'all form y'all own opinion of the events that happened. And again, it's been your man Reach from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast.
Come here, dude. Come here.
The sergeant runs after him. We're pausing the video at the moment of the shooting and blurring graphic video.
Stop, dude. I'm gonna tase you. Stop. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. Why you tasing me, ho? Come on me, man. Quick. I'm gonna shoot you. Put that down. I will shoot you. What you gonna do?
Sheriff's officials say the sergeant lost possession of his taser and Brooks grabbed it. But the man's family and supporters see it differently.